Okay, so I am going to be doing my snare percussion video. Got my drumsticks. I don't own a snare drum, but we got these practice pads for the class. And the drumsticks are Vic Firth. Yeah. And this guy says Evans on it. I don't really know how important that is, but basically the practice pad came in like 3 sizes. I got the smallest one. And this side, I know I can't really show you. This side has a little bit more give, and this side doesn't, so I guess this is maybe, I don't know why. But basically, like when you strike it, you know, it bounces off. But this side, when you hit it, it doesn't really. I guess it's kind of louder. I'm sure it'll make sense later in the class. I don't know. Drumsticks. So I'm gonna go over drumsticks first. You can't hit the drum if you don't know how to hold the things that hit the drum. There's multiple types of grip, but I'm just going to go over the basic French grip because I can't do traditional grip. I can't. So basically, my Vic Firth drumstick, see this little flag on it, is a good marker for like where to where to go. About this far down, 3/4 ish on the drumstick, and your fulcrum is gonna be basically these 3 ish fingers on that flag. Patriotic, I know. And the rest of the fingers are just gonna kind of wrap around. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. This is bad. And you don't want to like death grip either. That's not good. You don't want that. You want like a nice loose but controlled hit grip. Grip is the word. On your drumstick. So that, you know, when you hit it, you're not like, and you're not like, you know, look like you're conducting with it. It kind of almost like hits the back of my hand. Like it's almost like a flick. And when you hit also, it's with your wrist, not your arm. So like, I know I'm not using my practice pad now. I don't have a good like table to demonstrate on. Like let it bounce back. So you shouldn't like just, you know, like drag into it. You should just like let it rebound. Like keep going, and it should. I'll let you see how high this is going. See how it like swings back? It should do, that's a good thing if it does that. It means you're doing it okay. You're doing an okay job. So, you know. Yeah. And that's like a basic hit, you know. Do it with 2 hands. Rolls. Basically when you do a roll, you just kind of like let it bounce on the tip, not like here. You don't want to like hit here, you want the tip to hit. The other thing is to make sure that your left hand is going as high as your right hand when you hit, when you strike it or when you roll, because otherwise it'll sound accented, like bum 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 instead of like bum 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 bum. So that's the other thing. Yeah. I have to play an etude for you guys. It's gonna be a really bad etude. I mean, the etude itself, I'm sure it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. It's like someone knew what they were doing. Like, you know, the sheet music looks like, you know, any other notated sheet music. I'll show you guys the etude. You've got this guy. That's your clef to know it's percussion. And then these guys, these with the 3, the 2. That means you gotta roll. That's your roll. And these grace notes. That's for a flam. There's dynamics on there too, crescendos, stuff like that. Everything else is pretty much the same. Gonna nail this etude. It's gonna be good. Get ready. We're gonna rock and roll. Yeah. Percussion. Okay, so I found a table that's actually like a decent height for me to show you this stuff on. It's like the only one in my house. So this part of the video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to do rolls and flams. I'm really bad at flams. So I guess I'll start with flams. So flam is like when you see a grace note on notated percussion music, and okay, first of all, hold your sticks like you're supposed to. And basically, when you do a flam, you're going to do a stroke with one hand and then immediately follow it by a stroke with the other hand. Oh my god, my cat. So basically, what you want to do is you have one stick come down and then the other one, and they both bounce off. So you shouldn't, be hitting at the same time, and it shouldn't be like, it should be like that. So that's a flam. And then rolls are basically, it's like a sustained note, but on a snare drum. So like what you want to do when you're doing a roll is let your stick rebound on the drum, or in this case on the practice pad. And like rolls have skeletons, so like let's say you're doing a quarter note roll, then you're going to have like 16th notes basically that you're playing and just letting rebound. So it'll be like, so that's a roll. I'm really slow at them, but that's basically, that's the concept. So okay, so this is going to be the last part of the video where I actually perform the etude. I found a table that kind of works. So, I don't have a snare, so I'm going to be doing it on my practice pad with my drumsticks. And as I showed you before, this is the etude. I'm playing through the 3rd system and halfway into the 4th system. And yeah, good stuff. There's some dynamic markings. Hopefully I can, throw those in as well as, staying in tempo. I'm going to be playing it at 60. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Thank you.